Hi everybody, this is Peter B. And I have a question for you. I was looking at my cards, my pre-war cards, and then I was comparing them to modern day cards. And I came up with this question that I hope you can answer for me. Did pre-war cards also have special parallels that we just didn't know about? And by parallels, I mean these that you're seeing right now. I mean, there's all kinds of names for them. There's refractors and waves and X-fractors and orange waves and aqua waves, and there's so many. I don't know what they all are, and I couldn't really tell one from another. I do know this one is a 2024 Clayton Kershaw. I hope you can see it on camera. Ray waves. It sort of looks like a X-ray. So I do know that's called a ray wave. And then this one, this Topps Chrome. I don't even know what that is. I know they have things called X-factors, but I don't know whether that's one or not. But you see it real well on the borders, the shiny little square looking things, but then also in the background. So I don't even know what kind of parallel that is. So I think, and I may be onto something here, pre-war cards also had these parallels. And I'll show you some examples, and please in your comments let me know if you think they are parallels. The first one I want to show you is an 1895 Mayo cut plug Bobby Lowe from the Boston Bean Eaters. Now this parallel is probably one of the common parallels, but this is a right corner torn parallels. You see the right corner kind of got scraped off, and like any Mayo, they come with the black back. So this is an 1895 Mayo cut plug Bobby Lowe with a right torn parallel. And of course, if they have right torn parallels, they have to have a left torn parallel. So this is also a Mayo cut plug, Hugh Duffy from the Boston Bean Eaters. A little bit nicer black back. But you see, he has the left torn parallel card. So they came in right torn as well as left torn. Now here's one Mookie Chilson will appreciate. Way back when. This is an 1887 Old Judge, Dick Conway, also of the Boston Bean Eaters. And this is a double pinhole parallel. See one pinhole, try again, if there it is. One pinhole up at the top and one pinhole at the bottom. So this is the Old Judge double pinhole parallel. And they came with blank backs. So here's one Mookie Chilson will be proud of. T206 had lots of parallels, and I'll just show you some examples. This is a 1910 T206 Heine Wagner, not honest, but Heine. And this is a beheaded parallel. You can see it was folded right across his chin and neck. So this is that T206 beheaded parallel. I'm sure there's a lot more beheaded parallels out there. Has a sweet caparel back, series 350 to 460. Also crossed out at the bottom. So the T206 beheaded parallel. And like I said, I'm sure there are a lot of these out there. Now, 1911 T205. This is Howie Kamenetz of the Pittsburgh Pirates. And this is the scalped parallel. Note that this fold is just across the top of his head. So this is the scalped parallel. Not as common as the beheaded parallel, but it still is a parallel. And this is actually double. This is that gold border. Hey, look at that, nice gold border scalped parallel. Fewer of these out there than the beheads. And has that nice T205 back. Now here's another T205. Atkins of Baltimore, the minor league, from the minor league set of T205s. Now this one is a little bit rarer. It's the Pepino parallel. And the reason it's the Pepino parallel is because the upper right hand corner has been bit off. So some kid in 1911 tasted and bit off the corner of this T205 Atkins. And after he bit it off, he stuck it in a scrapbook. That jerk. Would have been better just being a regular Pepino. Kind of ruined all the value. The value is right here, the Pepino parallel. Okay, I know in these modern cards, there's Crinkle. I think Panini or Topps or Dunross or whatever, they have a Crackle. They have a Crackle parallel. Well, this is a T205 Adijust Crinkle parallel. Not to be confused with today's Crackle. This is a Crinkle. Kid had crinkled this card up, probably stuck it in his pocket. There's the back. So the T205, not crackled, but crinkled parallel. And I know there's speckled parallels today. I don't know what company, but at least some of them call them, there's a speckled. Well, this is a T205 Roger Bershanahan de-speckled parallel. Just has little scuff marks all over it, like de-speckled. And it also has some nice tobacco drool all over the back. So this is a T205 de-speckled parallel. Now, I also believe they have Mojo parallels. I believe Topps has a Mojo parallel. And it kind of looks like tire tracks. I really don't find the attraction, but I believe they're called Mojo parallels. Well, this is the truckin' parallel. T205 Hall of Famer Jimmy Collins. Looks like a truck ran over it. All scuff marks. Scuffed the P right off. You see top of his head, the scuff marks on the back. Looks like this was lying on the cement pavement. You can see with the indentations of the cement. So this is the Jimmy Collins T205 truckin' parallel. All right, now I'm going to get into some rare pre-war parallel cards. Now these are rare. I mean, John Mangini will be proud these are so rare. The first one's called the Puzzle parallel. And this is T202 fast work at third. And it has O'Leary slide it in to third base. The third baseman, which is not named, is trying to tag him out, but he's clearly going to be safe. And it's called fast work at third. Now, the T202s came in three parts. It had the middle or center panel, which is this one right here. Then it had a left panel that kind of looked like a T205 card, and a right panel that looked like a T205 card. And normally, not all the time, but normally one of the panels was related to the guy in the picture. And in this case, we do have that O'Leary. Now, I had to put this card together like a puzzle. It took me a few years. I got it from 3 different dealers, but I finally made the puzzle. So O'Leary would look like that on that side. Let me see if I can rebuild the puzzle for you. So it sort of look like that. That's 2/3 of it. And like I said, it took me a while to find all 3 pieces of this puzzle parallel. And I'm sure there's not many out there. There's many different puzzles, but I don't know how many of this O'Leary, what does it say? Fast work at third. Puzzle parallel. Now, you may ask, well, why don't you just buy the card? Why did it take years to find 3 different parts of the card? You don't want to just buy the card. Well, the card is actually an expensive card, and it was much cheaper to buy the puzzle parallel version than the actual base card, because the guy on the right hand side is Ty Cobb. So this is the fast work at third puzzle parallel. Not too many in existence. This is a good one. And this is the case where the parallel card is cheaper than the base card. That doesn't happen very often. So the T202 O'Leary Cobb puzzle parallel. Now, one more, and it's the rarest of them all. Just like today's parallels come 101s, this one it doesn't say it, but it has to be 1 of 1. I doubt there's any other like this. And this is the T201 Killian and Fitzpatrick follow the leader parallel. So there's Killian following the leader of the other Killian, who you only see his rear end. And on the back is Fitzpatrick following the leader, or look like they're going to play leapfrog. So this is the T202 follow the leader parallel 1 of 1. Very, very rare card. Like I said, 1 of 1. How rare can it be? And because it's a pre-war card, I guess it makes it rarer. I don't know, but it's a 1 of 1. So back to my question. We have today's parallels with these funky names. Well, did pre-war cards also have parallels? Please like the video and let me know in your comments. Thank you very much.